Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Conservatives absolutely lost their minds this week over Dr. Seuss. This going on while people are going hungry, can't afford rent, can't afford health care. Democrats are introduced the COVID relief bill. That whole discussion going on. Meanwhile, you have conservative media not focusing too much on that, but focusing on the canceling of Dr. Seuss. A canceling that didn't even happen. But by the end of this video, you're going to be scratching your head as to what is going on, because it's not even just about the initial reaction, it's about the reaction from conservatives to the reaction. So you have to wait to see what I'm talking about. But first, here are the actual facts about what launched this entire freakout. So on March 2nd, coinciding with Dr. Seuss's birthday, Dr. Seuss Enterprises announced that it had stopped publishing 6 of his books because racist images appear in them. Quote, "These books portray people in ways that are hurtful and wrong," Dr. Seuss Enterprises told the Associated Press. So let me give you an example here. Actually, first, here are 6 of the books, not the most popular ones. Some of them I'm sure maybe you haven't even heard of, but let me show you the issue with these books. So in one example, in If I Ran the Zoo, there are characters referred to as Africans who wear no clothes except for grass skirts and are drawn with ape-like features. You can see why this would be a problem. Why Dr. Seuss Enterprise would want to cancel or discontinue 6 books. But of course, freak out at Fox News. Now, this is first, I'm going to show you a few clips here. But this is first Bret Baier. This is supposed to be the theoretically here, as they say, Fox's top newsman. So, you know, Fox has their opinion primetime shows like Tucker Carlson, like Laura Ingraham, like Sean Hannity. Bret Baier is supposed to be the straight news guy. Here's how he intros this story on Dr. Seuss.
The cancel culture going after Dr. Seuss tonight. Accusations that the beloved children's author was insensitive, at the least, over his portrayals of some minorities, have led the business that handles his works to announce it will stop publishing some of his books.
The cancel culture going after Dr. Seuss. Bret Baier, straight newsman at Fox News. What? Dr. Seuss Enterprises are the ones that discontinued the books. What is this cancel culture going after them? They recognized, hey, maybe we shouldn't have a book that shows this, and decided does not fit with the times, time to go. What's the big deal here? But this, again, all going on while there is a big debate over the COVID relief package, while, again, people don't or can't afford health care, many can't afford food, are going broke, can't afford rent, being evicted. This, to waste any time at all on this, just shows you that they really have nothing to work with. Now, it goes further, of course. I'm going to ramp up to the incredible stuff. But here, some examples. Canceling Dr. Seuss. They had on Madison Cawthorn to talk about canceling Dr. Seuss on Fox and Friends. Biden omits Dr. Seuss from Read Across America. This is just embarrassing. Biden nixes Dr. Seuss from Read Across America. Yeah, okay. So apparently, according to this tweet, it's just 10 a.m. This is on March 2nd. Just 10 a.m. and Fox News has already 8 segments. 8 segments by 10 a.m. on Dr. Seuss, quote unquote, quite literally being canceled when that's not what happened. Now, I gotta, this video is so good. This is from Media Matters. I'm not sure if Parker Malloy did this or not, or written by Parker Malloy. So whoever did this video, great job. But check this out. This is Fox News talking about Dr. Seuss for a minute and a half.
Let's talk about Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Well, Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Seuss.
And Dr. Seuss. 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 Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
For Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Hey, Dr. Seuss. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
All right. Now, if you're still with me, if you're able to make it through that minute and a half of Dr. Seuss, congratulations, because there is a reward for you at the end of it. First of all, again, thanks to Media Matters. That was a great collection of clips. But this is where things start to get super weird. I mean, they already were weird, but they get even weirder. Here's Dinesh D'Souza. And by the way, he wasn't the only one making this point. But Dinesh D'Souza here tweeting out, "Karma is a bitch department. Dr. Seuss books hold 42 of top 50 on Amazon sales ranking chart." Now, in case you don't know, Dinesh D'Souza, extreme conservative, completely crazy, honestly one of the dumbest people as well, just in existence. He was pardoned by Donald Trump. But here he is celebrating that Dr. Seuss books hold 42 of the top 50 in Amazon sales. But if you, assuming you want to punish Dr. Seuss Enterprises for discontinuing their own books, why would you be celebrating that they are selling their books? I don't think they even really understand what the story is about. It is incredible to freak out about Dr. Seuss being canceled when they themselves canceled the books, and then you are rewarding the company by buying up all their books and celebrating those sales. All right. I mean, I'm not against it. Sure, sell away. But clearly, Dinesh D'Souza and other conservatives, many, again, made this point. Just, I don't know if they really understand what they're saying here. Last thing here, Kevin McCarthy, GOP leader, tweeting out a video of him reading Green Eggs and Ham in a way that I guess is supposed to sort of, own the libs. Like, what is the constituency for this? It really, is this all they have now? Because Joe Biden is essentially a Republican. I mean, you couldn't get a more conservative Democrat as president. This is all they can go to. Because what are they going to do? Discuss policy, economic policy, how they're against the COVID relief package, which includes direct payments that they once supported. Now they don't because it's Joe Biden. What are they going to do? So they have to go to this cultural BS and create stories out of nothing. But my question is does this work? Who is this working on? Who is dumb enough to absorb this and think Kevin McCarthy owning the libs by reading Green Eggs and Ham? That's my leader.
I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am.
It's just completely, absolutely ridiculous.